Hello Internet, I'm HamsterBomb, and you guys are joining me for the first ever real episode in gameplay of the Pokewalker Challenge. I'm very excited to get into this, and what we're doing right now is we're at the very first town, and our job today is to release our starter and capture a new one. To be fair, I want to make sure you all at least know, as I mentioned last time, we have some event Pokemon, and I'm going to show you these before we get into our actual Pokewalker walk-in today. Because when I was trying to access the rest of the Pokewalker routes through the online interactions that very cool fans have set up so that you're able to actually get the events for Pokemon Generation 4, random Gen 4 Pokemon events were coming into my system randomly, because that's just how it works. So I want to at least show you what all is in here really quickly, because obviously I didn't get all of them. They're just going to sit in this box. They're going to be in the events box, as we saw that it was named. Nothing in this is allowed to move. None of this is allowed to have any part of the Pokewalker Challenge. So we're gonna quickly just go through this, and they will say like Wi-Fi event. There's apparently like a Wi-Fi Mew you can get, a Celebi, there's a Jirachi. You can also check their hold items. I'm not allowed to take any of the hold items either. A shiny Entei, very cool. A shiny Raikou, a shiny Suicune, Pikachu, holding a light ball, Crobat holding a life orb, and that's it. So these guys are gonna stick in here, and instead what we're gonna do, now that we actually technically have other Pokemon in here, I'm allowed to send my starter into the Pokewalker without catching anything. And we're gonna try and find our new starter today. Okay, and here we are, guys. I'm in our first day of running around in the Pokewalker. Got our steps up to 8,000. Barely. My time is actually messed up in this thing. I didn't realize it was, but it's gonna consider 3 p.m. today, which is in 1 hour, as midnight, because we were probably doing a little too much messing around with the time when we were looking for Pokemon in the bug contest in Heart Gold Q Charm. So that is our problem. But you can see my lovely little Cyndaquil in here. My starter I chose just so that we would have something to throw in here so we can find our real starter. You can see right here, Cyndaquil has actually found an item for me while I was doing my walking. I was actually cutting the grass, and luckily I was barely able to get it over the 8,000 mark, which is, well, basically that's the cap for getting the rares out of the environment that we decided to start in. And we're gonna be doing the Poké Radar in here. Before we do that, I just wanna show you a couple things, because it's the first time we're doing it on here and you're actually seeing this guy. I'm gonna show you the trainer card so you can see, like I said, we're running out of time very quickly, so I'm gonna hopefully have this fixed by next time. Obviously, this is Hamster, and the winner's path is the environment that we're on right now. So I have this pulled up right here so we can actually see what is in the winner's path. Sorry about the reflections. Hi! Obviously, my ceiling's not black, but regardless, you're gonna get one Pokemon out of each group whenever you send a Pokemon into one of these paths to see what's in there. You're always accessing what's in Group C. It will randomly choose one from Group C, one from Group B, one from Group A. You always have access to Group C because it's 0 steps, as you see here. So let's just say this one randomly gives us Magikarp at 0 steps. If we walked nowhere, we would just find Magikarp. Go over 3,000, you'll be able to see whatever is in your Group B. And then same for your Group A. There will only be one of them in there. From here, obviously, we want to try the Group A stuff. That's the best that we can get out of here, and it would be really, really great starters. I'm not sure which one I would prefer, but honestly, if you take a look at the stats down here, there's some interesting stuff. So first of all, if Munchlax happens to be our Group A, there's only a 5% chance of even finding him. So that is not good. There's a 20% chance, however, if it is Beldum. And Beldum would, I mean, they're both really great, especially for starters in the beginning of a game. But one thing in particular, and I actually just scroll past it, this Munchlax knows self-destruct, which is really weird. This is very, very weird. This is on par with the flying and surfing Pikachus you can get out of here. So that would be a huge, huge find if we're able to get that. So I say, just because I only have an hour left, we're gonna try and grind up what we can out of here. Let's see if we can get this Poké Radar thing to give us some new stuff. I'm honestly kind of nervous about it. Okay, found something. So it's the lowest level, I think. Oh, no, it's still going. Cool. You gotta keep doing this. Find a Pokemon. Nice. Okay, that's at least the second tier. What do we got? We found a Duskull. Okay, so you can choose attack, evade, or catch. From what I was calculating, I think you want to attack each time. Okay, critical hit, that's not good. And he hits me normally. So the thing is, if I choose evade and he chose to attack, he will miss me and then I will hit him back and deal damage. If I were to evade and he chooses to flee, he gets away with it. If he chooses to flee and I choose attack, I stop him from fleeing and deal 1 point of damage. And you can choose to catch at any point. I'm gonna say, let's try and attack again. Critical hit. Oh, that sucks. We critted twice? Oh, well, that's fine. I have plenty of watts here. I was able to charge up, looks like a little over 400 we got left. And it costs 10 each time to use the Poké Radar. This is the only way we can catch Pokemon. I'm gonna try. I'm actually not even looking at the walker right now. I'm looking up at my screen. Hopefully we're able to catch all these fast enough. Okay, keep going, keep going. Nah, it's just 3. Okay, so you still have a chance of getting a Group A when you do this. Oh, Beldum! Nice! Okay, we have to catch this. Come on, please actually be my starter. This would be amazing. Don't crit. Cynical attacked. Okay, now if we crit, this would be perfect. So critting is just completely random. Oh no, what do we do? So we're both down to 2. Okay, if I try one more attack, let's do it. I'm gonna try one more attack. Beldum evaded and hit me back. Okay, so it's not worth it. He didn't crit, but we have to try and catch or the whole thing's over. Now, if we fail this capture, he flees. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on. Yes! Woohoo! Beldum, can you get a better starter? That's awesome. That's amazing. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so we got really lucky there. So our actual starter is Beldum. Oh, and I didn't even mention, I know I said Cyndaquil actually found an item down here. I didn't tell you what it was. Cyndaquil got us a really rare item out of here. And just because I have Cerebee's page pulled up, I might as well show you the drop rates. This is only if you're using the item finder, by the way. And that's not what Cyndaquil did. Cyndaquil actually just found it for me. He just showed me like there was a little item on the screen. So I just hit the button and he picked it up for me. And it was a choice scarf. We already have a choice scarf and we can put that on our Beldum that we just got in the very beginning of this. So that is extremely good for a start. And then we don't know if we have Bronzor or Magikarp just yet, but we're gonna try and find both. And then I'm gonna hopefully stockpile the rest of the watts that we have just for opening up some new environments for later. Oh, okay, so this probably is our common. It is Bronzor. Okay, cool. And we've already got a Pokemon of that exact same type right now, so that's not super helpful. But I still say we attack. Critical hit, man, that's scary. I'm gonna attack again. I don't know the odds of critical hitting. Good, I attacked normally. Perfect, we're gonna catch this. Should be easy. So good, so that's the second one. Oh, another thing about this, all of the Pokemon that you find in the Pokewalker have identical stats. So even if I were to catch another Bronzor or Beldum, their stats will be identical to each other, which is very weird. However, their natures can change. That's the only thing I think that can change. Maybe their abilities, I'm not positive. Let's Poké Radar one more time. Come on, ooh. Almost didn't get there in time. Let's try and get closer to the middle. There we go. Still in here. Hopefully this last one is gonna be our Duskull. It's a 2, could be Beldum. It is Duskull. Okay, this could be perfect. Come on, let's end this right. We gotta at least catch everything that we can out of here. I don't know if I have to hit this to confirm that he appeared. I guess I do. All right, let's attack. Sorry, my gross fingers are on here. Critical hit again! Should I make the same mistake I did last time? The odds of critting, I don't know what they are. I'm gonna attack. I wanna get him at 1. He evaded and hit me. Let's still try it. Attacked, good. Good, good, good. Now it's down to the wire, but it doesn't matter if he pops out of this, we fail anyway. 1, 2. Woo! There we go. We got a team of 3. And that is awesome. I might even want to use the Duskull. Another interesting thing about the Duskull, you might have seen when I held the screen up there. These Pokemon that we now just captured in here are also holding items. Not all the Pokemon in the Pokewalker are holding items, but these are. And for example, the Duskull is actually holding the Reaper Cloth, meaning we're going to be able to evolve him to his final stage. So he might be a worthy team member to hang on to, obviously, as is Beldum to turn into a Metagross. The items in here are going to be a lifeline for us because that's the only way we can get any items. I can't pick them up in the game, as I mentioned. So we're going to maybe want the dowsing machine. It's only 3 watts just to open this a couple times. See if I can find something. Oh gosh, I don't remember this mini game. Discover an item. Oh, it's just random. Nothing. Okay, nothing found. I think it'll tell you a hint It's near. Okay, so it's on the other side. So it's either here or to the left. Let's just try to the right. Dang it, I guessed wrong. Well, that sucks. So yeah, you could grind it up this way. Honestly, I'm not so sure about that. I think the items that you mostly get out of here were not something that I'm really concerned about. Mostly, we're gonna be concerned about our health because I have no way to buy potions or heal in battles, or revives are going to be impossible. So that kind of sucks. I'm probably just going to transfer Cyndaquil back and release Cyndaquil, because now we no longer need Cyndaquil to do this stuff. And I'm pretty happy with this. I'm really glad that I was able to walk far enough in order to get this to its farthest stage today. I really didn't think I was going to. Like I said, we are running out of time. But no, let's see what I can do here. If I can take a closer look at these guys while they're still in here. There is Beldum, Bronzor, and Duskull. Let's see if I can... Oh, that's it? You just... Okay. It just kind of... I mean, it's a very basic piece of technology, but granted, these things are really hard to come by anymore. I should probably mess with the settings to, like, try and get the ideal way for you guys to see this screen, because as of now, this is the best I can do. I don't really know what else to do to show you this, and you're really just looking at the reflection of my camera, because this is one of those backlit Game & Watch style game screens, so it's not exactly the easiest to film ever. I don't even know if this software is emulated anywhere online, but either way, we caught some new Pokemon. Let's take a look. Welcome back to the Pokemon Center, guys. I decided to try and organize this a little bit better so we can actually see which Pokemon we've got in what area. So I named this box the Winner's Path, and I also tried to level up our Pokemon just a little bit between the times that I've transferred them in here and from now, just so that we got an idea of like how well of contenders they might be for our team. And just going in this order here, I just kind of put them in order of like Group C to Group A. I don't know how I'm going to organize them later. Let's start by looking at this Bronzor here. I also already took their items from them. The Bronzor was holding a berry, so was Beldum, and the Duskull was holding a Reaper Cloth. So those are the only ways we're gonna get anything in our bag, so I'm filling that up while I can and making sure I don't forget about it. Oh, lovely. It says it's from the Pokewalker. That makes me so happy. So Bronzor has a mild nature and a sturdy body. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, that's just awful. It's heat proof, levitates better. And would you rather take ×0 of one random thing that you could be weak to instead of ×0.5, right? Of taking half damage. It's not that great. And honestly, just knowing Tackle and Confusion, it's just okay. Really, I'm not planning on using this because we caught a Beldum and they have the same type ranges anyway, so, oh well, we caught one. Moving on to our Duskull. That's not awful. It's not great. Granted, I've tried leveling this up as well, as you can see by the levels, because they're both one level higher than they started. And I didn't even pay attention to these at all. I just wanted to be surprised when we looked at this for the first time. But that nature's not great. What is that one again? That's Modest, likes to fight. It's not great on this kind of Pokemon. You know, maybe it is with certain moveset, but I like playing with them with physical moves once they turn into a Dusknoir. The real problem with this one, though, is I was only able to level up by using the Pokewalker, because it knows Leer, Nightshade, and Imprison. So its only form of actually dealing damage is Nightshade, meaning that it would only deal 5 points of damage a time, and it only has 15 of those. It was just miserable trying to fight with this thing, and honestly, I was considering having a Dusknoir on our team because we could get the Reaper Cloth from it, but I don't see that happening just because it's so hard to level this thing up. And we actually have some other options, so let's move on to Beldum, the real star of the show here. So this is our Beldum we caught. I've obviously been leveling this up to level 12 because I'm just so excited with our starter. Oh, that nature though, man. Oh my god. Oh my god, I went the wrong way. Lax, often lost in thought. That is outstanding. Except, I mean, lowering the special defense, yeah, is a bit of a bummer. Probably ideally would have been lowering the speed, but heightening your highest stat, that's so good. I mean, if anything, all I'm looking for with natures for these is like, at the very least, like if it's asking too much, I want to heighten my best or lower my worst. If I get both, obviously that's ideal, but if I can at least get either of those, we landed a really great Pokemon. Clear Body is its ability, and now I love this moveset for it down here. This changes Beldum so much, having all of its possible egg moves and move tutor stuff at the same time. Because Takedown, not really great if that's the only move Beldum is supposed to know. Having Zen Headbutt and Iron Head, just stab moves of both your types, so good. And having Steel this early, nothing to undercut. So I am really excited by this. We have so much more to look for though before we can really start progressing in the rest of this game. So I say we actually head back into the winner's path because I really want to walk out of there with that Munchlax, and hopefully we'll be able to do it in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like the videos and subscribe for more, and I will see you all in the next episode of the Pokewalker Challenge. Boop. Sayonara, Cyndaquil!